All right. So, welcome to a bonus episode of the Malice Experience. This one is going up on YouTube. We're just recording this one. This one isn't going live. But I just saw a video by somebody that goes by the name of Last Frontier Medium on YouTube, and talking about the occult tarot, which is actually a deck I just ordered. I just ordered it because I thought that artistically speaking, it looked pretty good, and I don't really have any decks that really kind of cover on that basis, right? For those that know me, I'm a philosophical Satanist, and as far as my direct spirituality is concerned, I follow Asatru. But some of the shit that this woman says in this video, it's just pure fear mongering. It's just all out fear mongering. That's all it is. That's all this woman is doing is fear mongering. It's like melded Christian Catholic concepts and ideals repackaged to look like new age white light bullshit. Anyway, let's give this freaking thing. Let's give this fucking thing a listen. Excuse my French. All right, here we go. All right, so Last Frontier Medium. All right, let's listen.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Blonde Alliance. I'm a psychic medium and near-death experiencer and demonologist. Demon tarot cards. Are they bad?
First and foremost, she can't even fucking say tarot. Just terror cards. It's fucking tarot. Tarot. It's so fucking hard to say. Jesus.
Bad. So if you're
And I'm sorry, like I don't mean to go on a personal attack here, but honestly, like I feel like if you took a pick to her face, like it would just be a thick piece of plaster that would just peel off of her face. Honestly. Like I'm just making an observation. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just making an observation of what it appears to be to me. Right? I mean, you could say 1,000 things about me. I really don't care. Go for it. Knock yourself out. But fuck me, man.
If you're so interested in connecting with the paranormal, why not try tarot cards, some say? But we're actually going to be talking about not your typical tarot. We're going to be talking about demon occult tarot cards.
Demon occult tarot cards. No, I'm sorry. Demon occult terror cards. The fuck?
I've been getting so many questions from so many of you amazing fans and viewers about whether or not demon terror is really actually
demon terror
dangerous and whether or not it's actually wise to use these cards. So today we're going to be talking.
Okay, if it's dangerous, so we're setting the precedent right now. We're setting the precedent at the opening of the video here. Okay, of her video of whether or not it's dangerous or wise to use these cards, which we know that, indefinitely by the name of the video that she's going to come out and say, no, they're not safe to use. There is no danger in using any type of card that calls to you. When it comes to tarot, the cards choose you, you don't choose the cards. Okay? It's a very deep and personal connection that you have with the cards that you use, especially if you do interpretive readings like I do. We see the image, we see what is reflected from that image, and we read what it is that we see through that connection to the energy that's going out through you to us, to the cards. And as such, can you use cards in ritual? In ritual work? Of course you can. You can use cards in ritual work, and it's intention. Intention is what matters here, people. Intention is the most important thing when it comes to magic. There's no black and white magic or good or evil. It's your intention. What are your intentions with what it is that you're doing? Do you have malicious intent? Do you have positive intent? At the end of the day, your intent is what determines the outcome. Anyway, let's keep going.
About demon tarot cards. In fact, I'm going to be opening up a box that I had purchased called Occult Terror. And
Occult terror. Occult tarot.
this is absolutely beautiful. I can't say.
So that's the one thing we can agree on. That box and the way the inlay and the way that that's made is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So what we're going to come up to here in a minute, we're going to come up to a point where she mentions that black is death and red is blood. That is the interpretation of color that you would get from a fifth grader. Being honest, it is. Okay, black has so many other meanings to it, and so does red. And red generally is love and passion and life, right? So not really negative aspects there. And at the end of the day, it's a design choice. It was a design decision, right? You know, dark and spooky. Sell it to the goth kids. It's marketing, man. It's fucking marketing. It's like this woman reminds me of that video of the woman at like the Christian fair saying that Monster's logo means 666. Really? Really? People have no fucking time, man. Like they have too much time on their fucking hands.
How absolutely gorgeous this box is. Now, from a lot of you people that are watching me for the first time, for any of you that are new, let me just explain first and foremost, I am not a demon worshiper. I do not worship or condone anyone who worships demons or works with them in demonology, demon worship, Satanism, Luciferianism.
So first and foremost, that shows how little she knows. Okay, so she mentioned Satanism and Luciferianism without defining the difference. So if you don't know what Satanism is, if you don't know that Satanism is essentially very theatrical atheism, that it's the belief in oneself as one's own god, that all of your power comes from yourself, and you lump Satanists together with Luciferians, which actually do worship the devil as an actual entity, you are a piss poor demonologist. And then you don't condone anybody working with. Who the fuck are you to condone or give people fucking permission to do anything? Who are you to give anybody permission to do anything? What authority do you have to give or deny people permission or say that they are wrong or potentially bad people because of what they do? Sit the fuck down, Karen.
I do not support that. As a demonologist, my work is to help educate people based on why it's dangerous to work with these kinds of occult tools. And one of the biggest things that
why is it dangerous? Why it's dangerous to work with these types of occult tools? It's not dangerous. There are certain things that you get into later on as you develop your skills that could potentially become dangerous, like actually trying to communicate with the other side. Ouija boards. She does mention Ouija boards, and I'm going to be completely honest. I am, I'm a little shaky on Ouija boards. I think that there's a lot less control in that side of things. But tarot, you're not walking on a thin line with tarot. Like, You're not connecting to really anything on the other side. You're connecting to the person and then interpreting their energy flow, essentially. That's what you're doing. Like if you want to try to connect to something bigger than yourself, then yeah, you can do that. But then you're going beyond what the base idea or like kind of like the base practice of tarot is. You're going above and beyond that at that point. But the base practice of tarot has nothing to do with connecting to other entities, but rather just feeling out the line of energy that exists between you and everything else. We're all connected. That's the thing. We're all connected. Every single one of us. I'm even connected to this idiot, down there. And whatever. But we're all connected. And it's about reading that line.
That I am fascinated with is the art of the occult. So now, being that I'm a demonologist, it's my primary duty and responsibility
So she keeps pushing out the whole thing like a demonologist. So a demonologist is just somebody that studies demons. That's it. That's it. Right? Now anything beyond that is extracurricular. Okay? If you're exorcising demons, then you're an exorcist. Not a fucking demonologist, you're an exorcist. If you're exorcising demons from something, someplace, or someone, then you're an exorcist. That's not in a demonologist's job description. And actually, demonologist isn't actually an actual job. It's a field of study. That it is. Something that you can actually get, if I'm not mistaken, you can get a doctorate in. But that just means you've read a bunch of spooky books written by a bunch of old white guys that wanted to scare the shit out of everybody to make them fall in line. That's what that was about. I already tell, like we're less than 2 minutes into this. This is going to be one hell of a video. This is going to be one hell of a video. It really is. Like, because hers is 21 minutes, and I'm already gone 15 minutes bitching about the first 2 minutes. Here we go.
Personally, to educate you and to more importantly to teach you why these kinds of devices are dangerous and how they can actually attract demons and other devil entities and other negative vibrations.
They can attract demons and devil entities and spooky shit. Spooky shit.
Vibrational spirits. But before we get into why terror is not bad,
Terror. You can turn this into a fucking drinking game. Every time she says terror instead of tarot, take a shot.
but demon terror is dangerous, we're going to talk about this box that I did purchase on Amazon. Now, it is kind of a review at the same time because I purchased this on Amazon, and the reason why is because I thought, one, it was just a beautiful thing to add to my demonology book collection and tarot card collection, but also just more so to look at what other people are thinking when they use these cards, looking at.
So to look at what other people are thinking when they use it. How the fuck do you know what other people are thinking while they're using the cards? Are you psychic now? Can you read the minds of everybody that owns that deck? And you know everything that they're thinking as they're using the deck. Well, shit.
At the cards so I can better understand other people's personal perspective of the cards and to listen to and see and experience what it's like with these cards. I already opened up the deck and it's absolutely beautiful. So it does come in this box, and I already opened the box. It's absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it's seriously the most beautiful tarot deck box. I've honestly
there we
ever
agree.
seen
We
so
agree
far.
on that, right?
But I have seen many other boxes that are beautiful, other packages of tarot deck, oracle cards, angel cards, and we'll talk more about tarot, but to be honest with you, that's not really my forte. I do not focus on tarot cards at all, but as a demonologist, when I saw this deck, I had to buy it because one, it's a beautiful thing to add to my collection. Two, yes, it can attract demons to my home, but I'm a demonologist and they don't fuck with me. So let's move.
I'm a demonologist, so I'm immune to demons. They'll fuck with a priest, but they won't fuck with me, man. Are you fucking serious? I'm a demonologist, so they don't fuck with me. All right, Karen.
Move on to reviewing these cards first for a little bit. So it does come with a book, and
No shit.
I'm not sponsored by this seller.
You goddamn right you ain't. They ain't nobody gonna fucking in their right goddamn mind gonna sponsor you and the stupid shit you're saying.
Or the person who is the person who owns this tarot deck, who actually created it. I am not endorsed by the publisher or anything like that, or the artist, whatever. But I just have to again talk about the art of this. It's just the most beautiful book I've ever seen. And you know me, I'm a writer, I write books. So having this deck and seeing this book art is absolutely beautiful. I personally love everything about this deck. I was so drawn to it. Now, a lot of people may be wondering, why is it so beautiful? Why do you find it so pretty? Well, it's all about art to me at the same time. There's a lot of art involved when it comes to designing books and tarot cards, and just the art in itself in the book. Obviously the person worships demons.
Okay, so this is the thing right there. So this is the biggest giveaway that this woman is so full of shit. Okay. So the guy that made this deck, here, let's bring this down here. Let's pop this up right here. So the guy that made that deck, the occult deck, right? So is Travis McHenry. Travis McHenry also made Angel Tarot. He made the occult tarot, and he made angel tarot, right? Using classical images in the same or very similar art style to the occult tarot with angels. So let's play that comment back real quick. Let's play that comment back real quick.
There's a lot of art involved when it comes to designing books and tarot cards, and just the art in itself in the book. Obviously the person worships demons.
Obviously the person worships demons. Obviously it's an artist that made a product that was going to make some money and covered their bases and went on both sides of the fence. But you were too goddamn lazy to flip open Google and do a little bit of fucking research. So you didn't sound like a goddamn fool. Dumbass.
I do not support that. Again, we'll talk about that in a bit. But I just wanted you guys to see some of the art in here, to see what it's like. There's just so much involved in this book. It's unbelievable, and it's a neat guide for people that if you wanted to add this to your collection. Yes, if you wanted to worship demons, do I condone it? No, but
we don't need you to condone shit. Who gives a fuck what you condone or what you don't condone? Right? I don't condone you putting plaster on your fucking face instead of foundation, but here we are.
if you did want to find a book or a deck, this probably would work for you. But do I support people in that? No. But do I condone it? No. But Am I helping you find that? Well, honestly, people are going to find it no matter what I say. That's really the reality. So when it comes down to this tarot deck, I really want to talk about the deck itself. When I purchased the deck, my intention was, one, to add it to my collection, and two, to see what other people are looking at when they're using these decks. Now, when it comes down to tarot in itself,
Terror. When it comes down to terror itself and terror cards, they're a terror. They're a scourge on this world. Terror cards. Urgh.
cards, a lot of people that are not comfortable with the occult or the new age concept or light work, they or even dark work, a lot of people usually assume that tarot cards are immediately dangerous, and you don't want to be messing with tarot cards ever, and it always attracts spirits.
Never.
And it always
Never.
opens up your portal or doorway to
it opens up your portal and doorways.
That's not entirely true.
To your kitchen.
So, with Ouija boards, that's entirely true, because when you're using a Ouija board, a talking board, a spirit talking board, whether it's a demon Ouija board or a regular Ouija board,
I didn't know there were different
it's
types.
still the same device, because that device opens
Ouija
a
board's a
portal
fucking
with
Ouija
you
board.
and all the people involved.
Does the same goddamn thing.
You start actually opening up
Same
your
thing with tarot
consciousness
cards.
to
It's our
communicate
tarot
with
cards.
spirits, and your energy is being used as a tool. So your body is being used as the tool, not just the board. People always think it's the board.
Just like she is. She's a motherfucking tool.
It's not just the board. You are the tool when you actually use the Ouija board. Now, when it comes to these tarot decks, however, that depends.
Take a shot. Terror decks. Take a shot.
On the deck. When it comes to angel deck, you're not obviously going to be connecting with demons. You're connecting with the angels. You're connecting with spirit realms of the heaven realms. So those decks are completely safe. And
I love how, like, again, these parallels are being drawn, right? These things are being these parallels are being created, like, off of kind of like a Christian concept, right? These are Christian, Catholic kind of ideals. You know, the idea that, okay, this is dark, so it's bad. This is light, so it's good, right? Or this is perceived as dark. This is perceived as light. And honestly, it's intention, people, right? I mean, I got a buddy of mine that has a tarot deck that's just dicks. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's just a bunch of penises. It's your intention, man. It's your intentions. And what's your intention when you're reading, tarot for someone or for yourself? You kind of get an inline idea of what the hell's going on. Like, what can we do a little bit better? What can we change? Right? Nothing's set in stone. Nothing's set in concrete. Right? Decisions and things, those things can change. Right? That's how it works.
A lot of the times, the intention, when they're created from that positive energy, attracts positive energy.
Okay, so now she's getting into like this secret type shit, right? So it's like this idea that what you send out comes back to you. So this is assuming that if you are using something that's dark, that you have bad intentions. And then because of those bad intentions, you are bringing to you negativity because you're using something dark. So this is assuming that because you like the dark, the macabre, the weird, the strange, you are inherently bad. And that you are inherently bringing these things to you and the world around you. Pretty discriminatory, isn't it? All right. Keep going with Karen over here.
However, when it comes to these, they are harnessed in negative energy, and thus
they are harnessed in negative energy. So they're inherently bad. Why? Because you say so? And who died and made you the authority? Sure. Well, me, I've been doing this well over 20 years. Right? I don't know, man.
They attract negative energy and entities. And I'm not just pointing out this deck. I'm not saying in disrespect to this deck. All I'm talking about is the...
Yes, she is. She's disrespecting the deck. Like she said, it's beautiful, but it's evil, and I can have it and you can't because I know what the fuck it is I am doing, and you all watching me are a bunch of clueless imbeciles. That's essentially what the fuck she's doing.
Review, and more importantly, to answer your questions on the decks itself, on demon terror, Satanism terror.
Because at the end of the again, Satanism terror, tarot. For fuck's sake, if you can't say the word, don't talk about it. Terror is a significantly more complicated word to pronounce than tarot. Tarot. Satanism. God, that's a conversation for another day.
Terror, whatever terror you use, what makes them so dangerous? Why is that? Okay, well, when it comes,
what makes them dangerous are idiots like you that spread misinformation. Guys, I can't keep going through this. There's another. I might do a part 2 of this, but I'm already 25 minutes into this recording, and I'll be lucky if half of you guys actually get halfway through this. I thank you guys for watching this. If you guys want a part 2 on this, you want me to finish reacting to this video, you want me to finish my commentary, what my thoughts and what my ideas are on this shit, shoot it down in the comments below, right? Don't forget to, like, comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. Hit the bell if you want to, because I don't really have a set schedule on uploading shit, and my content is all over the place. But it's more fun this way. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And see you in the next one, whenever the fuck that is. Peace.